Please, oh please, do not be another disappointment. So DC is making a new animated film in relation to Batman and Harley Quinn teaming up. And the man who's helming this project is, of course, Bruce Timm, the genius behind the critically acclaimed Batman the Animated Series, as well as the critical disappointment of a film, Batman the Killing Joke. And although I personally do love The Killing Joke, I still have a lot of problems with it as well. Just putting it out there. And not only will it have the similar art style as Batman the Animated Series, as well as have a majority of the voice actors reprising their roles, this is, as far as I'm aware at least, the first new installment within the Bruce Timm DC animated universe, which to me is very exciting. And the basic storyline for the film will borrow some elements of one of the previous episodes of Batman the Animated Series, of course being Harley Quinn. And if you're unfamiliar with the episode, this is pretty much when Batman teams up with Harley Quinn to stop a bigger threat. However, in this film, Batman has to team up with Harley Quinn and save the world from the combined forces of Poison Ivy and a C-list villain known as the Floronic Man. And it's pretty good on DC that they're using a C-list villain for this film. And along with that, Nightwing is going to have a crucial part in this film. And he alongside Harley Quinn are going to have some flirtatious banter throughout the film, which is interesting to me because both Nightwing and Harley Quinn have always been seen as side characters, and have also been sidekicks for Batman and the Joker respectively. So I think that this is going to be a very interesting dynamic and I can't wait to see where this goes. Now what worries me about this film is the fact that this is going to be a more mature version of the Batman the Animated Series. And although I don't particularly mind, it's just the fact that I don't want them to do another Killing Joke mistake. In other words, I don't want them to make a mature film just for the sake of it being mature. And seeing Harley Quinn in a new 52 getup isn't really doing me much favours. And I feel like that this film is going to do some shock values just for the sake of shock value, and really that is not a good move. And I know that this film is meant to borrow heavily from Batman the Animated Series, but in some cases when you actually see the animation, it looks very choppy to me. And although I'm not the biggest expert in terms of animation, it just looks very cheap. And again, it's giving me the Killing Joke vibes in where it has moments where the animation looks cheap there as well. And although I don't particularly focus too heavily within the animation when it comes down to animated films, this to me feels quite troublesome as I feel like they're not even learning the same mistakes from the Killing Joke. But what interests me most about this film is the fact that Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn are going to be enemies. Which is weird to me because in Batman the Animated Series, they have always been friends, and even in recent comics, they have even became lovers. So whatever's going on between Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, I am rather fascinated on what happened between their friendship. Especially considering the fact that this is meant to be based within the Bruce Timm DC animated universe. So at the end of the day, although I have a lot of concerns about this film, at the same time I am pretty excited to see the Batman Harley Quinn film. It's set in the old DC animated universe, and not only that, it looks like a ton of fun. Plus we're going to get the retro classic Harley Quinn back, and I have been dying to see that version of Harley Quinn for years. Because lately Harley Quinn has evolved into a female Deadpool more or less. So are you excited to see the Batman Harley Quinn animated film? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video, please like and subscribe, take care and have a good one.